In this video, we are going to design a mini project. If you want, you can say some micro project also using Flask. So in this project, I am going to use Python 3.6 plus version and install the Flask using pip. Using pip, you can install the Flask. To write the programs, I am using IDE, that is PyCharm IDE. You can use any version of this PyCharm. And the database, which is built-in database with Python, that is SQLite 3. So first, we understand the requirement of our project. Again, I am reminding, this is a simple project where all database operations like CRUD, create, read, update, delete operations can be performed, and how to link static files. In this project, majorly we are concentrating on CRUD, right, like create, read, reading a data, right, update and delete. These are the operations we are going to perform on database. In this project, majorly I am going to cover like create, reading, updating and deleting. Then after working with static files, like images, CSS code, if required any JavaScript we are going to use, right. So these are the major parts we are going to cover, and how to read the data from the HTML forms, how to read data from HTML forms. So this project will cover majorly into these topics, guys. So I named this project as online course registration, where a student can take online course registration part, only registration part, no payments, nothing, only registration. Like the admin people will post. The concept is online course registration. Right. So we have two modules here. One is admin, another one is student. So we'll have separate pages for admin as well as for the student. So first, admin need to log in. As you look at on the screen, admin need to log in. Once admin log in with his credentials, he will open a welcome page. He'll get a welcome page saying like schedule a new class, view all scheduled classes. He can schedule a new class which is going to start. For example, tomorrow we are going to start a new class. So he will post that, he will store that record into the database using schedule. So the student can view that tomorrow's classes, like what are the new classes we are going to start. Similarly, about a scheduled new class, you'll get a form like this, a basic fields like what is the name of the course, next who is the faculty going to teach that, on what date, on what time, what is the fees duration for that, fee and duration both, yes, separate, and register. Once you click on register, the records need to be saved into the database. the records need to be saved into the database. Like you can observe on the screen, like the name of the course, the faculty who is going to teach that course, what is the date and what is the time, as well as fees, how much it cost, and what is the duration of that course we are storing into the database, right? So right now you can see here, once we have registered all the courses, while the admin click on view all schedule classes, simply he can see the result like this. Whatever you have saved in the database, is going to be shown in view all scheduled classes. And if you observe keenly, we have update and delete options also. If any class is cancelled or class is finished, you can simply delete that record. Yes, if the class is finished, you can delete the record. No sir, class is cancelled or it is postponed. If it is postponed, you can update it. For example, not on the 28th, if the date is changed, you can change it by clicking on update option. Right. Now, that is about the admin part. I repeat, simple forms about the admin: need to log in. Only two options. One is schedule and view all. Schedule means is going to save a record into the database. When you view all, he can view all the records. Meanwhile, he can update and delete the record also. Right. So next module, that is student module, where we are going to design a separate page for the student. Right. Separate page means we'll give two different URLs. That's it. So we have different menu options here for the student, like register, login, search, contact us. Within the home screen, you can say this as a home screen, guys. Here only you can see all the available courses. What are available courses? You can show to the end user within your home screen. Right. Now, scroll down. You can find register. Yes, if the student want to register, so student is providing the basic information like student name, contact number, email ID and password. So guys, to understand easily, I have given one simple hint, like contact us must be unique. I have given you to just identify, and email ID also must be unique, should not be duplicated. Right, it must be unique. So once the student register, the student need to log in. So once again I am reminding that this is a student page, need to register, then after login. After login, the student will get a welcome page, like you can see on the screen, welcome page, where the student can enroll the course, view all enrolled courses. What are the courses he enrolled? We can see that, and we can cancel the enrolled courses. For example, one student unknowingly he enrolled a course, he don't want to attend, he can cancel that. Right. So the next screen looks like this, like while enrolled. Okay, what are the courses he enrolled? We can see like this, we can store. Yes sir, observe. When the user click on enroll the course, this page will appear. In this page, we are going to show all the courses, Irrelevant. We'll show Python, we'll show Django, we'll show .NET, we'll show Python, we'll show Java, we'll show C++, everything, all the courses. Don't look at only Python and Django, all the courses will show. Whatever the course the student want to enroll, by simply clicking on yes button, they can enroll. Once they enroll, save the details into the database. Then after, you have options like view enrolled courses and cancel the enrolled courses. So everyone, this is a basic requirement to fulfill this is a basic requirement of our project. So guys, everyone, first you must and should understand the requirement and the flow, then it is easy to develop. Even when I am writing the programs, it will be easy to you to understand. Right.